in because it's really kind of weird to watch a routine from the corner. It's built to watch from the center, so get a little friendly. Come on, there's a lot of room in here. Fill in. There's some room down here. A lot. They all just like.
You did. You're absolutely. We're in the right place.
It's like you know.
I know, it's amazing.
My name is Jessica. I am the assistant competition coach. This has been a really fun year. This is both of our first year with this program. We both had the opportunity to cheer at this college when we came to college here. So it's kind of fun to recycle and keep giving back to the program and the community. These guys, who you will all meet in a minute, are very hardworking athletes. Just like any sport, we have ups and downs. In the world of cheer, I always joke that it is the most, and it truthfully is the most team sport there is. Any other sport, you have football, let's say your quarterback gets hurt, you have a quarterback that already knows the plays, he steps in, takes a spot on the moment, everything's fine. In the world of cheer, it does not work that way. We don't have somebody that is that exact same person with those exact skills. So if it is somebody who is a very good tumbler, and I have somebody who's extra who doesn't tumble at all, they can't just step right into that spot at that moment. Everybody has different abilities, different strengths, so when they go to touch a stunt, when they lift somebody in the air, it's going to feel different. So ultimately, this is, like I said, the ultimate team sport, where these guys have to rely on each other, not just because of the skills that they're going to show you, but they have to trust each other to be there for them and not quit. This is a sport that you get hurt and you don't have a choice to not keep going. They get hurt, they get whacked in the head, they start bleeding, they literally walk off the mat, wipe the blood so they're not getting it on everybody, and they come back out. Whereas any other sport would sit out, you'd go see the trainer, you'd have the stitches, you'd do all the healing things, and then you'd come back when you're ready. So like I said, this is ultimate team sport. Then as you will see, the trust level comes into when we are throwing human beings in the air, catching human beings. There's a lot of trust from the person, obviously being thrown that they're going to catch her. But at the same time, the person that's catching is trusting that the girl that they are catching isn't going to come down and knock them out. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you, this is Cassie Motley. She is the head coach of the program. Little fun things is obviously all of this stuff, but then Cassie also does the stuff that I do not do. She is here almost every night of the week. They have practice. Then the NIC Cheerleaders also run the snack shack here. So anytime there's a game, she is here. When it's the night before a game and she knows she needs to go shopping, she has to go to Costco when everybody else is at home. So it is literally a full-time job, and then she has a normal full-time job on top of that, along with trying to see me, because she is also my best friend, which is fantastic. So everybody, I'd like you to meet Cassie Motley.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us. It means so much to us. It means so much to our team. It's also really great practice for us. We leave on Friday at 5:30 in the morning. That's when our flight leaves for nationals in Anaheim, California, down at Disneyland. So this is really good practice for them to perform in front of a crowd with some pressure, with crowds watching. So thank you for helping them. We would like to say some thank yous to Stacy and Spotlight Studios for letting us use their facility. We would like to thank Avant Core Gymnastics for also letting us use their facility. We would like to thank the Booster Club and the board members of the athletics department for allowing us to spend school money that we did not have to fundraise for to buy this full floor. This is exactly what we will be competing on down at Nationals. So this has really drastically changed our team in the last month because they have the exact spacing, the exact material that they are going to be competing on. It's so much safer than what we were using before. They're so much more confident in their skills because this is exactly what they will be doing. Nothing will change, except maybe the color. And that's about it. Should we introduce everybody?
Joshua Witt. I'm a sophomore at NIC. I'm born and raised in Croy, Idaho.
My name is Evan Darley. It's my second year here. I'm majoring in architecture, born and raised in Sandpoint.
I'm Taylor, and I'm a freshman. I'm Ashley, and I'm also a freshman. I'm Chris Alil. I'm a sophomore. Robin Phillips. I'm a freshman. I'm Bethany Sutter, and I'm a sophomore. I'm Haley, and I'm a sophomore. I'm Savannah Mendenhall, and I'm a sophomore. And I'm a freshman. I'm Joy Davis, and I'm a freshman.
All right, so as like I was explaining earlier, this is such an ultimate team sport. There's obviously things that are out of our control. When somebody does get hurt, we have to change things. We also required them to maintain at least a 2.0 GPA the entire season to be eligible to be on this team. We definitely feel like obviously this is very important, but ultimately they're here to gain an education, so they need to be passing their classes. So we had to do some changes and some things happen. We do want to let one specific stunt group show something. There was one girl that kind of got shoved in the middle of everything, and we were like, sorry, and she got thrown into it, and then somebody had to be removed from the competitive team. So we want to allow her a moment to kind of show the skills that she worked so hard for, because it is not in the routine, because there's just not enough people to show all the things in the routine at the same time. So we're going to have a stunt group come out here, and we're going to let them show something that Taylor learned. Go ahead, on your back.
One, two. Ready? 1, 2.
Yay! And then we are also, in the world of cheer, we are judged on difficulty of the things we show in our routine, whether it's tumbling or stunting, and then we're also judged on the execution of those skills. So there's been a lot of skill building, especially when it comes to our tumbling throughout the season. We've got one person specifically that's super close, she's just a little inconsistent, so we're going to have her throw something a little bit calmer tonight, and then we're going to still focus on a little bit Thursday and see how we feel Thursday. But so I do want you to be able to see what she's worked so hard for, because everybody else is going to throw theirs. I'm just going to stand there for a little bit of confidence boost right now for tonight. So that's Haley. Oh. Yay! All right, so now we are going to show you our nationals routine. They already know this too. This is kind of how I function in life. They're going to show you their routine. Cheerleading is just like any other sport. If you see something you like, cheer for them. If there's something that's really cool and you're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing, cheer for them, yell for them. Let them know that it was fun. It also helps them out. They're standing out here, throwing people in the air, flipping around for your enjoyment. So let them know when you like something, it helps them out. And then if something happens that some weird things happen, maybe something doesn't stay in the air, somebody does something weird, I am a firm believer in as soon as they're done, they're going to go back to that thing and they're going to show you it until it hits. I like muscle memory training it correctly, so we don't rest until we hit it correctly. So just know that as soon as it's done, if everything goes well, I'll leave them alone, and then they can come visit with you guys and chat. And if it doesn't, if something's a little bit weird, they will come back out and show you that they can actually hit it. Okay? So this is the NIC Cardinal team. Please cheer them on. You can do this. remake anything, they don't have a thing to remake for you guys. So that is the routine. So we get to go do that. And she said California. That was fantastic. We are very, very proud of this moment. We're like over here acting like girls. We're like, oh my God, it's so good. So we have snacks and stuff for you guys and coffee over there. We highly encourage you to stay, chat, visit, ask them some questions.